With Mike White trying to get them some more swings and some more opportunities to drive in runs. Stewart, a social media sensation this week after her home run against Oklahoma. And that one gets by a diving Jaden Goodwin. And it's a stand-up double for Stewart with one out. In their series win over Missouri last weekend, Atwood, and that one sneaks through, but Stewart had to hold up. And now there are runners on the corners. Right back up the middle, nice backhand, and then the flip from Roos, an errant toss to Digby, and a run scores, and everybody else is safe.
Rolling, look at how hard this ball comes off. You're talking a good 75 miles an hour, and it's a great job by Roos to get to.
Good. Shallow center, that's going to drop in for a base hit, and they are loaded with Longhorns for Hannah Wells.
Going to pay those dividends.
Already 3 hits in the inning. Wells to second. They could turn 2 here, and they do. So the defense shows up big time for Georgia. 6th-year senior leadership to this group, and she will open things up with a base knock.
Well, to your point, Beth, that is the senior leadership.
Slashes that one out to left, and that'll fall in for a base hit. Still in the championship chase. And the throw down to third goes all the way out into left field, and good pressure on the bases from Georgia, and they generate a run.
Not afraid to create chaos, to get the defense in motion, and Atwood, you could see the steal by Roos coming over, and it's a foot speed between Martinez and Roos. That is a great call. It's a foot race between Roos and Martinez. Yeah, and you can see the ball's still in her hand, and she's off the base. This is probably going to...
This is going to get overturned.
Yes.
The challenge on the field is being changed. The run did leave early.
Love hearing the story that she stuck around.
Kavan gets the swing and miss. 4-year starter for the Dogs. Out to center, and there's Henry. Well, could have been a big inning for both sides.
Every competitor, every weekend is like a super regional.
Ashton Maloney smacks that one right back up the middle. Nichols. High hopper to Rolling, only plays to first just in time to get her, but it moves Maloney over.
Behind 2-1 or 3-1 in the count.
Henry swings at a ball way down out of the zone and grounds out to end the threat. And the swing and miss induced from Kavan. 2 innings complete. 9th pitch of this at-bat, and Martinez draws the walk with 2 outs. And a called strike 3. First of the day for Randy Rolling. And softball fans know it's got to be yes, yes, no.
Correct.
And a liner towards the apogee, right on cue. Off the bat of Emily Digby, 8-9, and then the top coming up for Georgia. Full count. And Linda Muth able to draw the walk. Opposite way and drops in for a base hit. And the Dogs have loaded him up for Jaden Goodwin with nobody out. Slow roller to Martinez, coming to home in time. Good stretch by Atwood to get to the ball. Heading the count 1-2. Ellison, that's a fair ball inside the bag at first. Linda Muth is in. Here comes Roos to score. And Georgia takes the lead courtesy of Tyler Ellison and a 2-run single.
Ellison is going to wait on this pitch. As you mentioned, Beth, earlier, she struck out on the changeup her first at-bat. This pitch is a drop on the inner half, and she just shoots it the opposite way because she's letting that ball travel, and she gets it past Katie Stewart, who's a little bit off the line, and with the bases loaded, Georgia's going to play 2 runs and take the lead here.
3rd hit of the inning, and the walk to the number 9 batter proves costly. Deep drive, back it goes, after track and gone. Sarah Gordon, a 3-run shot, her first home run since March 20th.
And just like that, Georgia's in control of this game, and that's a pitch that needs to be a little higher. It is just right in the cookie zone for Gordon, who's going to go get that, her 9th home run of the year. So no doubter, first pitch swinging and whacks that out of the yard.
RBI single in the bottom of the 7th. Out to shallow center, and that'll drop in front of Henry.
We say that with air quotes.
Ground ball to second. Good. Scoops to Martinez over to first for the double play. 3-2 pitch. Missed inside. There's a rope right back up the middle. All right, so last inning, it was the bottom of the order getting it started for Georgia. First pitch swinging again by Henry. And the Longhorns are left wanting. Lindemuth knocked down by Nichols, but Bailey is on board for the second time in the 9th spot in the order.
Base hit to right field.
Puts a charge into it, but room for Bennett out at left. And that ends the threat. Atwood slashes that one the opposite way. Off the wall in right center, and she will be held to a long single on a nice play by Sarah Gordon out and right. Opposite way. Finds that 5-6 hole and a couple on with one out.
It's just a great piece of hitting.
Good. Grounds it to short. The lead runner out at third as Digby gets it to Lindemuth for the force. 2 down. Wells, deep drive, right center, back it goes, and a 3-run shot for Texas, and the Longhorns are in business.
And I was just going to say that Hannah Wells, they have to be careful with her. She had a big home run against Oklahoma in a pinch hit situation last week. Texas needed to get back into this ball game, and this is a pitch that's elevated. It's a mistake, and she gets all into it. Great timing, barrels this up, hits it the opposite way, and just drives us out of the yard. A 3-run shot for the freshman Hannah Wells.
8th of the season for Wells, and it's a 1-run ball game. Ground ball to second, and that'll take care of the inning. But it's a good one for Hannah Wells and Texas. Gordon grounds to short, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Texas. They've seized the momentum. Game 1 of this series, and these are the updated standings. Florida actually has the week off next week. Tennessee the week off this week. And Bennett with an unproductive out. What is Rolling doing out of the circle, Smitty? Henry lines out over to first, and diving in safely is Nichols. Runner goes, and the throw is offline. Was the tag applied on the heel?
Yeah, I don't think so.
And they will take the bat out of Stewart's hands with a runner on base.
After review, the call on the field stands.
3-1. And Stewart trots down to first. With 2 down, Atwood inside the bag at third. And Texas will tie it up. RBI single, Reese Atwood. And runners now on the corners with 2 down.
Reese Atwood on a 2-0 count, pitch on the inner half, and she just barrels that up. She gets it past Lindemuth, the third baseman. Really good job of just being on time on this pitch. Easily going to score her teammate Nichols from second, and it also allows Katie Stewart to go to third because they did not go through a cut.
Martinez right back up the middle. Stewart scores, and Texas jumps in front.
Texas has done a good job of rolling ground balls just where the Dogs aren't. Hit hard right back up the middle. And it's going to play Katie Stewart. Vivi Martinez in that 4-hole.
Good grounds out to third to end the inning, but a couple on the board. 5 on Ansford.
SEC tournament.
Oh, yeah. Off of Gutierrez's glove, and the tying run aboard for Georgia with 2 down. Gets the strikeout, and Gutierrez ends the threat. 2-2 to Wells. Goes the opposite way, down the line and right back. It goes off the top of the wall. And a long single for Hannah. As again, it's well played out there by Gordon. And Maloney draws the walk, 2 on. Opposite way, and an unproductive out. 1 down. Another 3-2 pitch coming. Bennett drives that one out to left center, and on the run to make the catcher's good one, and the runners cannot advance. 2 down. Lost her, and the bases are indeed loaded for the big slugger, Katie Stewart. Couple of walks and a single to load them up, and ball 4 will bring a run in.
It is a great job by Katie Stewart.
Atwood, fly ball out to left. Goodwin is there to make the catch. So Georgia's got work to do.
And going the opposite.
And Martinez just out of reach. And the tying run will come to the plate for Georgia. And it's back to the top of the order. Looper out to right. Maloney has it. 1 down. 2 strike count to the tying run at the plate. Got her to reach. 2 down.
And there it is. That's the changeup.
And now the tying run is aboard. The game winner comes to the plate. The number 4 hitter, the 3-run home run hitter back in the 3rd inning, Sarah Gordon.
And here it is. First pitch swinging on a pitch that's low and out, and she just barrels that up, bashes it right over dead center. A 3-run shot for her 9th home run of the year.
Gordon drives one out to right. Maloney, the throw to the plate. And out at home is Linda Booth on the tag by Atwood. It's a game ender unless this call gets overturned.
Well, this ball's just hit so hard it gets to Maloney so fast, and a perfect throw in a little bit up the line. But look at the tag, and I think she does get her. I thought she was out in real time. But as a runner, you need to see that and slide in a different position.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed.
And Texas, with its biggest comeback of the season, down 4, rallies in the 5th, 6th, and 7th innings to win it 7-5.
Thank you for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.